Alright, and welcome back to Irascible Joker Gaming Channel. Here today we're just going to do a quick little video, very quick one at that. It's going to go over changing your role. So you can go on Google and you can try to search for this on how to change your role on Elder Scrolls Online, because at some point you're going to want to do a dungeon, or you're going to want to do a raid. At some point you've probably changed your role and haven't even realized it, when you probably even set yourself up for it. But here's the problem. When you get into a dungeon and you can't hold your weight because your role is set to tank, and you're the healer and everything's attacking you, and you for some reason can't seem to get the people off of you because you're set as a tank instead of a healer, you need to change that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to learn how to change that. So what you're going to do is you're going to press the P button. The P button brings up your group and activity finder menu. Now on the left hand side you see this thing, it's called roles. Over there you have what looks to be a shield, a star, and swords with a little fire on it. These roles, if hovered the mouse over, tells you exactly what these roles are. Now if it's highlighted, if it's white, then that means that that role is selected. You can also tell what you are. If you look to the right you'll see your name, and then it'll tell you the roles. It'll show the highlighted roles for you. Currently you can see I'm set up as a tank and DPS, which means that I can be either or. If I go ahead and click the tank, that means I'm only a DPS role now. So when you go to a dungeon finder and you click the little menu up here and it shows, random normal dungeons, specific dungeons, you choose which dungeon you want to and you join a queue, and then you join that dungeon. You want to play the role that you know you're good at. If you do really, really high damage, then you want to be a damage character. If you can take a lot of damage from enemies, you may not deal a lot, but if you can take a lot of damage, your whole point is to be the tank, to have all the enemies come after you while they're not focusing on a single other person, and let those guys around you take care of them, your DPS characters. Your healer should be healing you at the same time to make sure that you're not going to die. Because we can only take so much damage. But as a tank, you can absorb more damage and stay alive longer. So between yourself and then the healer healing you, and then healing the damaged characters a little bit, because there are going to be people that go after them, you're going to be able to work this. And that's how a dungeon works. That's how a raid works. And so I went on Google to look for this to see if there was something out there that explained for you how to change your roles. And there wasn't anything. It talked about what a role is, how you play your role, what you should set your role up as if you're a specific type of class, whatnot. But it doesn't tell you how to change your role. And that was one of the problems that I actually came across yesterday, is that one of the individuals in our parties did not know how to change their roles. So with that being said, I've showed you by pressing P, it brings up the group and activity finder, and this little area over here allows you to select your role. So if you're going to be a healer, put it on healer. Take it off damage. You don't need to be a damage and tank if you're a healer. Also, if you are a healer, you need to know how to heal. I've come across some people that are playing a healer role and they don't know how to heal. You don't heal after the battle. You heal during battle. You immediately start healing after the fight is done. So don't bother with it at that point. Other than that, since I'm not a healer, I'm going to move that back. Other than that, now you know how to change your role in ESO. And please make sure that if you truly are a damage character, that you only highlight damage. If you can take a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage, then go ahead and click on both of them. You'll find out, and you'll know which classes those are. You can Google that and find out very well what classes are best for specific roles. And that's what I would encourage you to do. Other than that, you have seen what I've meant to show you today. You have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.